When you access your Thomas account page, you'll be able to see a new tab called Workcenter. Selecting this tab will enable you to navigate to Workcenter in order to manage your Thomas projects. If I select the Workcenter tab, it'll give me some more information about Workcenter and take me through the onboarding process. Let's select Get Started, and once I get started, I'll be taken to Workcenter, which is where you will be able to not only manage your in-house work, you will also be able to manage and take work from Xometry's job board if you have access to job board, and also manage your Thomas projects here at the bottom. From the home page, I can either select projects, which will take me directly to the Thomas projects tab, or I can select the Thomas projects tab on the side navigation. Let's select the Thomas projects tab. When I select projects, I'll be able to view all of my Thomas projects. I can not only view the current projects that are ongoing, but I can also view any existing invitations or quotes. I can respond to quotes by selecting the Invitations tab. I can select on an individual quote and view all of the quote details and submit any updates for the quote. Let's go back to the Projects tab. The Projects tab enables me to view all of my existing projects, along with the project status and any job progress. Any projects that are closed, fulfilled, or ready to order will not be available to be managed, but any quotes that are in the ordered status will be able to be managed, or if they're already managed as a job, will show what percentage that job has been completed. By selecting Manage as a Job, I'll be able to manage this project as a job. When I select the project, I'll be able to either mark the project as fulfilled, which means I can mark the project as completed. I can add shipping details and add any additional uploads into this section here. Once I update the shipping details and add any relevant documentation, I can mark this job as fulfilled. If I want to manage the project as a job, I can select Manage as a Job button. The Manage as a Job option enables you to manage your project by tracking your job progress prior to fulfillment, completing task steps, and accessing the Thomas projects from the Jobs tab. Selecting Manage as a Job enables you to have more visibility into your project status and also use all of the capabilities of Workcenter to manage your project. So let's select Manage Job. When I select Manage Job, it'll take me to the job overview page for that Thomas project. At the top, I'll be able to view my job progress. I'll be able to view any job details, including price, customer information, supplier information, available delivery date, job size, and more. I can also see my attached job media that is relevant for that particular project. I will also be able to see all of my line items listed here at the bottom. In this current project, I have one line item with 600 units. So I can select this line item to view more details. Each line item will have a due date that I can update. I can also assign the line item to tasks. I will also be able to view line item details and also update any of my task statuses. Every Thomas project will have a default workflow, which includes 4 steps, including source materials, produce parts, inspect parts, and ship parts. By selecting each task, I'll be able to make updates to each individual task. In order to make any updates for the source material task, I will be able to change my task status from to do to in progress. I'll also be able to update the quantity. For this task, there's 600 units. I can do one of 2 things. I can either finish all 600 units by selecting the Finish All button, or I can use Split Track. By selecting Split Track, I'll be able to view the number of completed units versus completing all the units at once. So let's say I have completed 100 units in this source material task. I'll be able to update this quantity to 100 and have the remaining units display as 500. If I've completed all of the units on this step, I will be able to update this completed number to 600, and now it displays a track quantity of 600 finished units. From here, I can update the task status as completed. Now, when I navigate back to my line item, It displays this source materials task is completed. I still have yet to do the produce parts task, inspect parts task, and ship parts task. But now I can see my updated job progress here. So it shows me that I've completed 1 out of 4 tasks with 3 tasks that are still yet to do. You can continue this process for the rest of the tasks for each of your line items and finish your project using this manage as job function within the Workcenter.